Hello everybody, and happy Friday. So we've got another testing weekend. Thanks, Merge Dragons. And by testing weekend, I mean that there are two different events, one of which is the Magic School one. The other is Ocean Odyssey. Both accounts that I have that I actively play have Magic School. So that's what we're playing for a little while. It's the older of the two events. One that I've got the dragon pretty much mastered for. And yeah. I'm gonna fly through this. We'll play some of my Dawn Val afterwards. And either later tonight or sometime this weekend, there'll be at least one Final Fantasy XIV live stream over on Twitch. Maybe I'll stream something else over there too. Who knows? It might even be merch stuff that I also stream over there in addition to. We shall just have to see what we shall see, hey? Alright. So, we're going to move that over. Bring these point items up. I did play the midweek on Merge Magic this week, and I'm happy to say that the collected merge does still work over there. It was a lovely surprise, considering they've had some updates. I do need to record levels for that. They actually have levels. It's been a while. I just haven't gotten around to it because, well, it's Merge Magic, and I've never been as on top of that one. I admit it. I have my favorites. Don't we all? And in the far-flung past, that game, it ticked me off. And I kind of hold a grudge on it. So yeah, it doesn't get the as much of my attention as it might. It is what it is. There's not enough hours in the day. Ever. Alright. If only collected merch worked here. But we do have the potions. I planned for the potions, and the potions will be used. I also planned for a gold capsule. So we'll pop that open already. Let's see what was in that capsule. Was there a nest? Oh, of course not. That would have been too nice of it. So I budget for the gems that I spend in events. I farm for the gems in the levels, and if I don't get them, well, then I don't use those extra speed ups, do I? No. I only spend gems that I earn in game. Let's get that. Hey, give me the seed. Alright. I'll bring that on up there. So how are you doing? And I'd appreciate it if you took a moment and tickled that like button. It does help the channel more than you could ever imagine. Alright, so move that point item over, that one over. We're going to use this fruit tree sapling seed, open up this key area. I'll bring that down here. Let's see. Merge those. Whoops. That's okay. It is okay. It's not going to hurt anything that I had that merge there. Working my way across. Gonna get some of these opened up. So, strong temptation to do prism flower method to get that out, but I don't know. I mean, it would be the smart move. Probably. Okay, got a harvester there. It would give me the small purple orbs rather than the tiny life orbs. Let's see, where's my eggs? Do 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 do. They're here somewhere. Bring that on up. Merge those up. It's another pink flower. bring these over and merge those pink flowers. That's another blue flower, which will give me 2 more glowing flowers, which will give me my first twin flower. And yes, I'm being wasteful and going right for that twin flower. But it's not necessarily wasteful if it's serving the purpose. There's one of the eggs. Where are the rest of them? It's not going to matter until I get some more healing in here. Merge those up and those. There they are. Okay. If they had been snakes, they would have bit me. So I just need to heal that one off. Get over here. And there it is. Now I've got my second dragon. Quick trip to the world map. Make that save. Classroom memories is the relic thingy. And season stuff. And of course, here's the thing. If I hadn't spent some gems on this, I'd probably have just skipped it altogether. But we've done that once already with them making stupid choices for their stupid beta tests. At least neither one of them is new and... Oh... I think Ocean Odyssey, this is like only the second play of it, though. I might have goofed. This should have probably been a boycott on my part, but... yeah, it is what it is. The sooner done. And the fewer gems spent, the better. Because that's apparently, most likely, the way that they judge how much of a success an event is. By how much people spend on it. And by how many people actually play it. Or how many it looks like played it. And we'll bring bring that over there. Let's see. And to be fair, no matter what event I had gotten, I wouldn't be happy about it today. Oh, I'm glad it's a new one for you. That's awesome. Happy Friday. I hope you enjoy the event. It's a nice square map, I'll say that for this event. It's a nice square map, at least for the magic one here, the magic school. And the other one wasn't all that memorable. It didn't leave much of an impression on me. Okay. Let's merge that, and that's another sprout. As has become my norm, I am just going to point this out and call it a done one, you know? We'll do the Dawn Val stuff, just for a little bit. I made the mushroom wonders in that, by the way. You can drop that. Thank you. Level 5 craft storms. Got a few of those, and that's a level 1. Bring that over. I need one more sprout. That can sprout. That can sprout. Did you see the change in the look of the map over in Merge Adventure? I don't know what I think. I mean, it is pretty. But just because it's pretty. Do I have another coin somewhere? Oh, there's a sprout. That'll do just as well. Bring this on up and merge there. I need that coin. Can I have the coin? Thank you. I'll bring that over here. That's a couple more sprouts. And 5 merge there for a couple more books or tomes. Bring these blue flowers up. That's 2 more twin flowers. All right. Yeah, they have done a lot of new events in the last... Oh, you're talking about Merge Adventure? Yeah. Yeah, they do need some new events. Their sister game that they've got, Merge Castles, had an event last weekend. I didn't play it. I didn't see it. I just was told about it. It's again another case of the not enough hours in a day thing. So I haven't played Castles really at all. It's kind of gotten the same sort of reaction out of me as Merge Dragons versus Merge Magic. It's like, great, you got another game. Awesome for you guys. I don't love it as much. Not that there's a reason for that, other than there's just not... I don't know, it's just a reskin. Which is okay. Don't get me wrong. But it doesn't excite me. But I'm still happy for them that, you know, they've got another game. Just like I said. If it was the first one I came across, I'd be cool. I'd be like, yeah, yeah. But it's not. But they might not have ever had this second one if it hadn't been for the first one. So, you know. Someday. Oh, cool. I'm glad you got to play it. I do like their creatures. They're cute. I gotta catch up on Merge Witches. They've got more levels out that they've added additional quests to, so that theirs have 3. I gotta admit though, the last couple days I took off from Final Fantasy even. Yeah, Merge Dragons could use some of their artists. That's definitely one thing. They've got some talented artists. It is the pretty. Nope, I've accidentally collected points. I am pretty sure. Because I was going to tap that orb and I got the egg instead. Or I got the inkwell instead, I should say. At least it wasn't a huge point item. At least confirm tap would have saved me from that. Alright. Let's see. Another sprout there. Bring that on over. Another Furious Orb. Okay. Those are level 6 point items. I'm going to slide those over a little bit. The mushroom holders. Merge those for 2 more of the mushroom holders. Do, do, do. Merge those. That's 2 more of the storms. Merge those up. Just grind these out. Get a couple more of these point harvesters. And it'll be all over. Okay, that's some more sprouts. Do, 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 do. Just how quickly do I want to finish this? Asking for, well, me. Because we all know just how fast I could finish this. Right? Yeah. We're gonna launch this one over here. That can get rid of that. So that bushy autumn tree is coming over here. You're not doing that. That's a 500 there. All right. 2 more blue flowers. That's 2 more of the mushrooms. 2 more storms. Yeah. Yep. One bone there. 2 there. That's 2 more pink flowers. That book can come down this way. A sketch pencil. That's only 10. That's alright. Well, gotta grab this, bring it over, and heal that out. Thank you. We'll open that key. Do that. Merge those sprouts. That's 2 more pink flowers. I'll grab that sketch pencil. Bring that back over this way. Okay. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5. Books. Tomes. Mushrooms. Coming on over. There we go. Blue flower. And that's a 5 merge for 2 more glowings. Get these guys back in here. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, we can do this with the autumn saplings. 5 merge those right there. Yank the young autumn trees over. 1, 2, 3, 5, and that gives me 2 more of the level 2 infinite harvesters. While they won't give me boxes, they will give me point items. Small ones, but point items nonetheless. And it will also keep them corralled and busy longer to be harvesting off of them. We're gonna move that so I don't chain merge because I want the 5 merge. And there we go. There's 2 more blue flowers. Okay. And we'll bring that up here, open up that key. Excellent. We've got the blue flowers that are exactly the thing that we need. For a 5 merge even. And that'll give me 2 more twin flowers. All 5 merge those. One of those can come there. That was a worthwhile sacrifice of a giant orb, if I do say so myself. Now, you might not feel the same way about it. And that's okay. To me, it was worth it. Alright, I'm going to get myself a little bit focused here. Now we're going to grind out some heal. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Merge that up. That was a nice big merge. I'm gonna get a nice little heel in there. Hey, hey. Woohoo! So yeah, I'm kind of close to being able to actually finish this already. Those potions are overpowered. I know, everybody's doing a good job with that. And it is much appreciated. Alright, so I need to decide what my replacement for those little pets from last month is gonna be, since the trial on that's running out. I know, I'm sorry. You probably can't see those either. Alright, let's merge that all up. And that's a 10. That's a 5. 5 there. Get these guys going around again. Aw, man. Well, good luck with the fishing. Not now, not. Oh, you're going to the moon fair. Okay, okay, have fun. And we'll 5 merge those. That's 2 more of the blue. Get these guys going again. Do 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 do. Huh. Just keep on harvesting here. There. I mean, yeah, yeah. I gotta do that event, at least on 2 characters. Um, they probably do. They might have a bigger one for them. I mean, I should test it out for you. I should check it out for you for your biggies. Scout the territory, you know? We'll move these over here. I need stuff spread out. There we go. Get these guys harvesting again. Yeah. Might have to turn the entire yard at one of the houses into a pool, right? And then fill it with floaties. That's true, we do. That is true. Oh my goodness. That has got to be the cutest thing ever, though. Alright, let's see here. Let's merge these up again. We'll need a little more. Get them back to harvesting. Yeah. They should have let us choose between them. Because let's face it, Muggles are meant to float on air, not on water. So why would you make them into a pool float? Do 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 do. Yeah. Alright. Probably time for another merge here. Yep. There we go. That's progress towards making the yellow orb or red orbs, and hopefully getting some dimensional jars on them. let's merge them. That's 2 more of the Furious Orbs. Just keep on grinding on these. Snack time's good. I had some snack before I started to stream. I did, however, forget to take my pills, but I've done that now. Important to take medicine if you need it. And my back was letting me know it was overdue. Alright, there we go, and we'll merge those. There's 2 more of those. Bring that over there. 2 more pink flowers, and get back harvesting, my dear little dragons. Just keep on grinding up. Oh my, yeah. I don't need my squirrels coming loose. It's exhausting when those suckers run wild. merge it again. I need 2 more of those to make that a round number. Well, that's 1 more. Just have to get back to harvesting, won't I? There we go. Ooh, thunder. That explains a lot. And grindy harvesting. We'll just keep on keeping on. Although I will merge. Back to it. Merging time. Move 2 of these over. I'll move these guys down here. Get these guys harvesting again. I hear you. I just heard thunder though, and it boomed hard enough or loud enough to come through my headset. Yep. And I dare say my spine is less of a back and more of a weather vane these days. To think Kid Me thought that was a superpower. I know better now. I know it for the curse that it is. I mean, it's handy, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's plenty of situations where it still is kind of a superpower, but I wouldn't wish for it. Ain't fool enough for that no more. Well, let's merge it up. Oh, goodness. Sorry, I'm reading back in chat a little bit because I was paying way too much attention to the game. Yeah, if I remember right, Cheryl, you aren't that far from us. I mean, relatively speaking. Oh, goodness. Yeah, like I said, relatively speaking. Not that far at all. Darn close to it. Oh man, I remember a time in my life a 5-hour drive was just an average day. My body goes, no way. Yeah, pretty much. I went over to the store at like 7 o'clock this morning and I'm like, this was a bad idea. It's already hot. I feel sticky. So I came home. And enjoy the lunch and the lurk. You know, I don't blame your doggos for not wanting to be out there. Let's merge it. Oh goodness, I've got a bottleneck going on now. We'll move those over. That'll take care of that for a bit. I can keep harvesting some more. Yeah. It's insane how it's been. I can't wait for it to cool off either. Alright, let's see. Let those guys keep working there. And try not to be too concerned about the grumbly thunder. Alright. Alright, let's merge it up, merge it up, merge it up. Oh, I got a dimensional jar. Let's see. Alright. I'm going to switch us over to looking at Dragon and Elves while I watch the ads on some of these dimensional jars that I'm about to have. Alright. Since I'm also going to yeah, I'm gonna merge up some of those other ones while I'm at it. Oh goodness. There's 3 days on the Summer Sea Breeze event. I don't have maxed out Coral Elves. I might have to do that. Okay. Yeah, some of those packs are obnoxious for what the price is on them. No elf can explore there. Well, poop. My Dragon and Elves camp needs some serious TLC. Okay. I can switch us back over. Those were some quick ones. And I appreciate that. Okay. Let's merge there. And that gives me 2 souls. Nice. Nice, nice. And I'm out of ads. So, that's as far as we're going with those. Can't get any more freebies. Alright, let's lock it in again. Let's grind some out. So if I just burned a couple of potions, like 3 of them, probably. Yeah. Well, yeah. 2 or 3. If I burned a couple of potions, I could be done now. I could have been done a little bit ago without worrying about making those orbs. But if I don't have to spend them, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna work a little bit more here. Yes, grindy, grindy, grind here. Do, do, do. Alrighty then. So how's everybody's progress going? How are you doing in your event or events? It might be worth it. I need to spend more time on it. I want to, but then I think about how much I've got to do on it, and it's kind of daunting. But if I keep letting myself put myself off of it, I'm never going to do it. And I know I always have fun when I'm actually playing it. And actively playing it, more than just going in and ending up making more bubbles. Who am I kidding? It is never-ending bubbles with all of these games. It's clean up the game. I see there's actually an update I haven't got yet for that. Alright, so we're carrying on. Even on my new account in Merge Dragons, my camp looks like it's just everything. Everything everywhere, but mostly eggs. And then Dawn Val gets the same way. But, you know, if I need to delete stuff, I'm gonna delete stuff anymore. My Merge Magic is probably the worst of them all, though. The limited egg storage that they've given us is not enough in Merge Dragons. No, not enough. And then the item storage, also not enough. Not if they don't want us using bubbles. And see, while it's nice getting new dragons and all, it just compounds the problem. And that's 2 more of those. Yeah. Back to grinding. just grindy, grindy, grindy. And of course we always want more eggs. Why wouldn't we? Yep. I'd like to see some of the really old events. And I mean the really, really old events. Man, that just makes me think of how much I miss the Morphos. Yes! The dog and the cat. They've reused the map I don't know how many times now. Give us a dog and cat again. I miss the Gumball Kitty being an event reward. Or coming out of the little egg dispenser, even though I only gave 4. I miss that. And the thing is, you know, that little pool toy is one of the things that you can get asked for the dang upgrades. But we can't get it now. The hell? That ain't right. They should have kept doing that event on a regular. If there's tasks that ask for it, it should be a regular thing. If it gets even semi-retired, well, then you should quit asking for the thing. So articulate, aren't I? Oh, the Wildlands. Where you had to use the fruits and you had to heal it by merging. It just wasn't any other kind of healing. Yeah, that was Wildlands. I'd love to see that again, but I don't think they were ever able to figure out what was so broken with it. So they just retired it. I did too. I liked the Wildlands. It was a different sort of grind, and I think it got a lot of flack because it was active play only, which apparently rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. So, between the two things, I guess it was doomed. Oh, I'd love to see it again, though. It was so good. It was definitely on my enjoyment list. Quite high. Yep. And then they took it away. I liked it more than the regular out-of-camp events. The Team Den events were really good too. I really liked those. But I doubt we'll ever see those again either. Sadly. Alright, let's merge it. And we'll bring those up there. Get that going again. Let's get some more harvesting in there. Yeah, the den events just they had so much variety in them. I really liked that. And I gotta say, I almost feel like the legendary rewards are a bit too much in the regular events. Like, they put too much pressure on people. Because I know a lot of people like to do passive play, and the legend rewards and so forth make some people feel like they have to play just that much more and faster, and not the play style that they would prefer. And you know, the extra rewards can be a bit much just to handle. I like them. Don't get me wrong. Oh, don't get me started about the dust bunnies. And I'll admit, I really don't touch Arcadia on the new account. Yeah. And it gets me when people say that they don't do the events. But I get it. Because it looks so massive and like it'll take so much to do. And then there's those occasional tests that they've done where they've increased the points required. Ugh, ew. Just ew. That's one of the reasons I don't play Merge Magic as much. Because they require more points for their events to be completed. It's too much. Just too much. Merge Magic's player base, I think, is mainly just the diehards. The people that have invested so much time and energy into it, and possibly money, that it's a lost cause, lost cost investment thing that's holding them there. Like, oh, I've spent so much time and money on this, or so much time or so much money on this, that I'm gonna keep playing. Yeah. I don't have that going on, so I don't play it for sometimes months at a time. D&E's events, yeah, Dragon and Elf's events can be a bit much. They are definitely Moorish. When you get right down to it, there's a lot to them. But they're good. They are good. Alright, let's see here. But they can definitely be a lot. No doubt. No doubt about that. What's in this star? Some box. A box. And that makes that a 10. And a 5. You need to be moved because I don't want you bouncing. And it's 2 more of these. Okay. So yeah, the creatures are amazing is right. Some of their eggs look like they could... words. I don't have the words for some of their eggs. The rose egg in particular. Oh, that thing is gorgeous. Alright, so I've got a 5 merge of level 7 point items. If I use a potion, that'll give me 3 level 8s. Why, yes, please. And I'm going to replenish that because I had planned on it. Now, let's see here. So we've got this, which is this key. So, that could be a thing. Especially if I merge those and those and these and make 1 heavens. And get that to hit there. Get a 2x1. I'll bring boxes over here and that over. Merge those bones out. Just merge those on up. And bring those skulls up there. Bring that tome down. Bring this guy down here. I'll bring this down. Bring these boxes over here. And bring that one there. And that's a 5 merge. Five merge there. Bring that one over this way. Let's bring those mushrooms over here. We'll open up that key. And that one. This can come down here. All right, let's bring those boxes back up here. That book can come over. Mushrooms come down and the box go up. One, two, three, bring the box down. Bring that level 2 harvester down. So, we're just going to launch this here and grab the other one and be hopeful. Heal out that spot, thank you. We'll just open that key on up. Hey Josh, how you doing? Happy Friday. All right. I am already getting towards the end of things here. Ish. Alright, let's see. Bring that up there. And we'll 5 merge those. That's 2 more books that I can bring over this way. Or tomes, whatever you want to call them. Game calls them tomes. So that's probably what we ought to call them, right? But I've never let that stop me. Alright, that's good. I'm glad you're doing okay. So if I were to spend a potion, I could be done with this. This is not a new event. It might be new to you. It's a newer event. There's been a couple of plays of it. There's 2 different events running this weekend. The other one is Ocean Odyssey, which I would rather have gotten. But then I would have been peeved about getting it. So, you know, find me a new rope. I'll still complain. I'm just annoyed at the whole giving 2 different events thing again. That's the big thing that's stuck in my craw, is it's an again. Hands down, the thing that bothers me the most is the blatant inequality. And it doesn't matter what side of it I fall on. If it's not equal, I'm not very happy about it when it comes to the events. Not that long, actually. They've had a couple of new events recently, in the last couple months. Pretty sure. For example, that Ocean Odyssey that I'm talking about, that's a relatively new event. I think we've only had it once before. And that's 2 more mushrooms. I need to do the event thing that's on Final Fantasy XIV on at least one of my characters. They got some cool stuff going on. I'll probably fail whatever jump puzzle there is, though, if there is one. There usually is one, but it's not required, so... That's a good thing, at least, because, like I said, I suck at jump puzzles. At least they're not a regular content thing. If they ever did that, I might as well uninstall the game. Actually, let me see. So yeah, we've had Ocean Odyssey, and that was on the 24th of July that I streamed that before. That was a new event at that point, and they're having a replay of it for some folks now. There's also the Arcadia League, which was actually a rename of another one, but the other one was relatively new as well. So, let's see. The Dragonia Cup is what the Arcadia League was a rename of, and that was new in June. Lakeside Retreat, I believe, was new as well. That was the end of May. Let's see here. Enchanted Reflections was a new one, and that was the very beginning of May. The Sporling Village was new, and that was in April. Playful Pottery, which we've had since, was new in March. So yeah, they've been pretty steadily giving us something new. Now, if they could just give us some new levels in Merge Dragons, that'd be grand. There we go. I'm looking for that new rope again. Alright, merge those up. Alright, and merge those mushrooms. Just keep on harvesting. No, do not collect that. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Thank you, confirm tap. It just saved my butt. So, here's the situation. I'm probably going to have a nap after stream. If the nap does not turn into most of the night, then there will be a Twitch stream tonight. If there isn't a Twitch stream, there will be one tonight. If there isn't one tonight, there will be one tomorrow. And even if there is one tonight, there might be one tomorrow anyway. All depending on how I feel. I just don't give myself a schedule over there because it's hard for me to know how I'm going to feel day to day. Cool, cool. And that'd be great if you make it. I do send the streams to be video on demand over here eventually. I just don't publish them as quickly as I probably could or should. That's fantastic on having your portal that high. What's mine at? I've only got mine at 15 over here. That's gonna be some work. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm getting close. Yes. Question mark? Yes. Unless they've raised it since last I knew anything about what the levels were for it. Yeah. That's the maximum. Bring those books over. So yeah. Do, 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 do. Activate a fruit tree in the event. Well, I guess I could make one. There. I completed the star quest there. Activate scholar objects. Not now. I'll do that. And bring these on over. Alright. Almost through the finite harvesters. The little quick harvesters. Whoops. Well, accidentally collected one. 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. let's see, those are 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s. Do I really want to grind it out? No, I'm not going to grind it out. I'm going to use a potion. After all of that, I'm going to use a potion and 3 merge these 8s to get 2 9s. I could grind it out. I could go for orbs and get points the long way around. There we go. There's the first part of it. And we'll collect the 9. The other 9, I should say. To finish that off. And that is the rush rewards. All done. So that is that. We'll replenish that potion. So I'm ready for next time. That's pretty much the only potion I use. Alright, let's go ahead and activate some scholarly items to complete that. That's 15, 17, 18. An event, create 30 life flowers. Woo! Alright. Okay. I know, I'm faffing about doing random right now. Harvest from life flowers. I don't feel like doing that in this right now. I want to go drop this stuff off in camp and in Dawnvale. To my messy camp. And when I drop off my rewards in camp, I immediately leave. That will save them. "10 days of back-to-school gifting." I'm not doing that right now because I'm dropping off rewards. So I'm not going to fool around with anything that could potentially crash things. Do I want to spin? No. I'll save my gems for things that actually matter to me. Okay. So that's the rewards for that dropped off in there somewhere here. Somewhere in this mess. And we drop off the event rewards in Dawnvale as well. Excuse me, dragons. They really should have just like a designated spot that stuff shows up at. Anyways, now that I've dropped those off, let's get out of here so it saves it on my device. Now that we've done that, I can decide what I want to do. I'm going to go back to Dawnvale. So I do have a bug in my Dawnvale. This piece of land that's fogged should be healed. It shouldn't be covered, but it is. Let's see, I have completed the mushroom chain. They're still harvestable. I've had this recharge at least once. It's not currently recharged. If I had gone and played the treasure tower and got that high, I probably would have spent to save my rewards too, you know. Normally I won't even play it. Largely because it seems like just a blatant money grab, and yeah, I don't like it. These dew lurkers are just a constant harvestable. You don't have to wait for them to recharge or nothing. Speaking of the tower, it just popped up and it can fuck off. Because plain and simple, it can fuck off. That is something that I'll talk with you about off stream. Yeah. It's definitely something that you're gonna at most likely. Uh, yeah. I'll tell you all about it off stream. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, this that kind of ties into a suspicion. So yeah, I'll tell you all about it a little later. Because let me tell you, if you thought that was good, it gets better. I just think I'm this far away from them and I'm still dealing with their drama. And not by choice. They just bring it to me. Anyway, so how are you doing and how's Mom? How's your mom? Now, I know I have a bunch of these over here. There we go. If I've merged those. A beautiful home. Ooh. Ah. I could complete that chain right now. But I can complete it later for free. I don't need to pay a convenience fee. I just need to be patient. Anyway. Oh, wow. Alright, so been at this for a little bit over 3 hours. Probably a good time to wrap things up. Okay. Well, we'll go to camp. And because it's delivering stuff, I'll go into camp, out of camp, back into camp. Alright, so that's into camp. Complete a Cala trade. Alright. Let's see what the Girlicky wants. A Furious Orb? That's easy enough. Hey. Hey. I'm just gonna harvest a tree. There we go. Cala, you want your thing? Here you go. Nope. Well, okay. Go to the world map. Okay. So yeah. What was I gonna do in here? Maintenance things, like check on my breeding. Don't need that. Don't need that. Alright, so here is hoping that this will be a cosmic type dragon. Tap him for a coin, tap him for a coin, tap him for a coin if I really need the coins. That is not a cosmic type, but it's the Yeti. And the Yeti is so cute. I'm not upgrading him. No way. No. I don't want to trade him in. I am keeping him. Crazy game. Who do you think I am? Fucking stupid? I don't think so. Anyways. Map's full, so that won't do anything. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So yeah, there we be. I still have plenty of stars and gems for refilling my spend from today, so even if I don't go out and farm, which I will farm. I always do. But I've got plenty stockpiled for next event. Alright, thanks for hanging out. I love y'all loads. Good luck with the rest of your event or events. And just to reiterate, either later tonight, and definitely, if not later tonight, then tomorrow. That is, for the record, August 14th or August 15th, 2026, for those watching this in the future. This is best saying hey. So let's get that there. I will be streaming on Twitch either later or tomorrow. Alright, so Josh, you're saying, at this point, how would I feel if they updated Arcadia and expansion? If I were on my main account, the one where I already had a lot of progress in Arcadia, I'd be like, awesome, bring it up. Right now, on this one, I ain't done jack in there. It might make me reinterested. Either way, it's... Arcadia's cool if it grabs you, and if you have the dragons for the steps of it. It's irritating when you don't. It'd be nice if they'd run some of the events that gave the old dragons rather than having them now locked behind the tower, locked behind den chests, and stuff like that, you know. I'd like them as the regular event rewards. That'd be great. Well, you can get them from breeding too. So yes, there are ways to get the old dragons, but they keep giving us these new ones that, if they expanded Arcadia, then they'd be using these new dragons, hopefully. I just want a button so I can turn off the shiny generation notice. Ugh. I dislike the shiny dragons so much because of those damn flippy cards. Ugh. I don't like it when things take over the size of my screen and pop up shit. And they do excessive pop it up as shit with the shinies. Oh yeah, Arcadia, huh? Give you an idea of where I sit in Arcadia on this account. I've got boxes for it. But I haven't really worked at it. So yeah. An expansion would probably be good for it for those that have had it for a long time and have the progress in it. I also haven't done much with my dust bunnies, and I don't intend to. There are too many bunnies in this game. But yeah. You need to be over here with these guys. Anywho. So yeah, I'm going to wrap things up here. And I will see you either later or next time. At the very least, and at the very latest, hopefully it's not all the way to next Friday. But you'll see me Friday, at the very least. Alright, love y'all loads. Stay awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck. Have a fantastic day, night, afternoon, evening, weekend, whatever the case might be for you. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.